So, welcome to the webinar on mastering FitBudd, and we'll be talking about how you will be able to use FitBudd like a pro so that you can grow your business, grow your online fitness business very easily. Um, most of you here would already have access to the platform already. So we'll be talking a little bit about the different things that you can do on the platform, what all features that are available, and there might be some things that you might have missed uh, before you get started with your online coaching. So we'll also be talking about those. Now, as I mentioned before, in case you have any questions about anything that we are discussing today or anything else at all regarding FitBudd, regarding the launch process or anything at all, you can simply put that in the chat box here, and we'll be answering all of the questions after we are done with the presentation part. All right, so once again, welcome to the webinar and let's get started. So I don't really think we need to give an introduction to the FitBudd platform because all of you are here and are interested in and know about the platform very well. But still, in case somebody is new here and they've just got started with the entire journey of their of putting their online business out there. So FitBudd is a comprehensive fitness platform wherein we are able to connect you with your clients, and you can manage everything right from all of the client management part, from exercises, workouts, nutrition, payment plans, etc., right from within our platform. Now, moving to what we will be discussing today. So we'll be talking a little bit about the settings that are available, the onboarding questionnaire, the welcome emails that go out, and the check-ins that your clients make. We'll then be talking about the fitness section, followed by the nutrition section. Then we'll also touch base upon the client management part of the platform, the payment plans, and lastly, we'll also take a look at the client app. So how everything works for your clients on the app that they're using. You'll also get a glimpse of how exactly your clients and what journey they will follow. Now, I'll just begin sharing my screen and we'll walk through all of the different sections that I mentioned here. All right, I hope my screen is visible again. Okay, great. So let's start by talking about the homepage here that we see. So this will just be a quick glimpse of the number of leads that you have, any plans that you have to assign, active clients, and the sales that you have done in a particular duration. Now, the first section that we'll be talking about here is the settings section, wherein you can manage certain things about your account, what welcome email goes to your client, the questions that you'll be asking to your clients when they sign up. So talking about the welcome email, so this is the email that goes to your clients as soon as they sign up with you. So either from your website or from your app, however they sign up, they will be receiving a welcome email. And this welcome email can be customized from here. So you can click on this pencil icon on the right side of the screen, and you can make sure that all of the important information that you want to provide to your clients, you can add that here. The sender details can also be updated. So your name and your email can also be updated from here. Now, talking about the onboarding questionnaire. So this is a list of all of the questions that you need to ask your clients when they are signing up. These are the answers that will help you design the plan that you will be assigning to your clients. So what workouts they should be doing, what nutrition plan they should be following. You can use the answers provided here to create those. Again, all of the questions that you see here are editable. So you can just click on this edit questions button on the top right corner and add or delete any of the questions that you want. Now coming to the client check-ins. So again, FitBudd provides your clients with the option to make check-ins within the app itself, so that you can track the progress that your clients are making. So you can mention the check-in frequency here, whether it's once a week. So if I click on this pencil icon, I can choose a check-in frequency, whether it's once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month, or every 6 months. You can also define, like enable the specific check-in days here, what the check-in window will be, and what all is required. So any photos, what all measurements that they're supposed to enter, you can add that here. Lastly, we also have the check-in questionnaire in this section, wherein if you have any additional questions that you would like to ask your clients on a regular basis, you can add that here. This will be available along with the check-ins. And again, you can add more questions here, mark them as compulsory. Different types of questions can also be added. Payment service is something that you can connect to collect the payments, whether it's Stripe or PayPal. Moving to the preferences section, I would like to talk about the intro call feature here, which is, I believe, from my side, it's very important to offer this in case you are more into the personal training side of the entire business. So intro calls are basically consultation calls that you can offer to your clients before they actually sign up with the plan with you. So let's say somebody downloads your app from the App Store or the Play Store and they sign up. And before they actually purchase a plan, they can book a 15-minute intro call with you, wherein you can understand what their requirements are, and then you can suggest that this is the plan that would work the best for them. So it's a great way to actually convert your leads from it's a great way to convert your leads to clients, like paying clients. So you can enable this intro call feature here, and then you can also make sure that the onboarding questionnaire is completed before the call can be booked. Similarly, the unit system here, that settings that we see here, you can manage this setting for your own dashboard. So it can be imperial or metric or custom, whichever one you would like to follow. And the same settings will also be available for your clients on the client app. So it's not, so whatever you set here, it's just for you. And the settings that your clients are comfortable with, they can select that on the app. So the system will automatically change the settings depending upon what you have selected. Lastly, the terms and conditions and the privacy policy. So you can add both of these documents here, and these will be visible when your clients are signing up with you. All right, so with this, we come to an end of the settings section. We also provide a website to all of our trainers, and a quick look of the website, we'll just take a look here. So you can add some photos here. You can add a button here that will take your clients to whichever page that you want. So this is customizable, the text as well as the link here. You simply have to click on this edit button on the top. Yeah. So you can see here the button, you can change the text as well as where it navigates to. Along with this, you can give an introduction about yourself, what all features are going to be available on the app. You can provide client success stories here, so transformation stories, before and after photos, all of the plans that you're offering, what all features will be available. Testimonials can also be added here along with some images, and frequently asked questions can also be added. Right, so this is a very basic website that we provide, and you can customize it to your liking. Whichever sections you want to keep, you can keep those. If you want to remove any sections, those can also be removed. Now, coming back to the main dashboard here. So let's talk about the payment plans now. So payment plans are basically the plans that you're offering to your clients, and these are the plans that they can purchase. So what we mean by the payment plans is anything that can be purchased either on the app or on the website. Now, within a plan, you can offer different types of, like it can be a one-time payment plan, or it can be a subscription-based plan as well. Within subscription, it can be different with different durations as well, whether it's a monthly subscription, a quarterly subscription. If you want to offer any discounts, that is also possible. So for any of the price, you can mention the price and the discount here. The billing cycle can be chosen. It can be weekly, 2 weekly, 6 weekly, monthly, and so on and so forth. Video calling is something that you can enable for like payment plans, or you can enable it for specific clients as well. So that's completely dependent on you. You can enter the plan description, what all the plan includes, and how it will work for your clients. Automation is something that we will come back to once we are through with the fitness and the nutrition section, and we'll have a good discussion on this as well. So that this is because this is something that you can definitely utilize if you plan to offer different types of payment plans, and there are plans which are low ticket for your low ticket clients. So these are something that this is something that you can definitely use here. Before we discuss this, let's go into fitness. And within fitness, you can see that there are 4 different sections: exercises, workouts, cardio, and schedules. Let's talk about the exercises section first. And this is where you can create your own library of exercises. Now, FitBudd provides you with a database as well, and you can choose to use those. You can also choose to use all of the information that is available in the database, but also add your own videos in place of the animated videos that we provide here. Now, to access the database, you just have to click on this plus button here, and then you can click on the Explore Exercise Database option. Once here, you can search for an exercise, and let's say we select alternate punch, create a new copy, and then you can see all of the information is already available. In case you wish to add anything else, you can do that here. You can provide a description, and then if you have your own videos, you can just remove this video from here and upload your own video here. Now you can also upload via YouTube or Vimeo here as well. Once you're done, you just have to click on Add to my library, and this exercise gets added here. We also have the option to add alternate exercises to any of the exercises that you've added here. So let's take a look at this one. So this has all of the information, and then there are other alternate exercises that you can add here. So among the list of all of the exercises that you have, alternate exercises can be added here, and these can then be used in the workouts when you're creating it for your clients. Now, once your exercises are in place, you can then move to the workouts, and workouts are basically a list of all of the exercises that you want your clients to perform, along with the reps or the duration or the weights that they have to lift. So if we take a look at this one here, you can see that this is a beginner fat loss gym low body workout. And these are the exercises that have to be performed. Now, once you click on this pencil icon, you can see the number of sets can be assigned here, the type of set that can be mentioned, whether it's a regular set, warm-up, superset, circuit, etc. Now, here you can see that you can also add notes for specific sets. You can mention the reps, the weights, so whether it's the reps based, duration based, distance, meters, calories, etc. And then in case weight tracking is also to be enabled, you can also enable secondary tracking and specify the target weight for your clients. Once this is done, you can add different exercises here. You can create add the rest times for different exercises, etc. And you can also import different segments from the other workouts that you've created. Once done, you just have to click on the save button. And once this is done, we can move to the cardio section. Now, within the cardio section, you can have both high intensity and low intensity cardios. And once done, we will then move to the schedules where you can add both the workouts and the cardios. Now, within schedules, exercises cannot be added directly. Exercises have to be added to the workouts, and only then those workouts can be added to the schedules. Now, to make this easy, schedules are basically a week-wise plan of which workout has to be done on what day. So you're not assigning it to your clients, you're just creating the master schedules here so that whenever somebody signs up with any of the plans that you offer, you can simply assign this entire schedule to the client. Now, customization within the schedule will also be available when you're assigning it to your clients. So you do not need to worry about that. Let's take a look at this first schedule that we see here. So I'll just click on this edit button, and you can see that it's divided according to the weeks, and then there are days in the columns. So you can add different workouts. So this is the workout that we saw before, and you can add the different workouts to different days of the week. You can simply drag and drop any of the workouts as well, and you can mark any day as a rest or a trading day. Similarly, you can create the entire schedule for the total duration that you have added for the schedule, and you can alter all of this from here. So the schedule duration can be changed from here, how many workouts have to be done. So all of this information is available here. You can also copy an entire week schedule and paste it on another week as well. Once done, you simply have to click on save. And this is the master schedule that has been created. So with this, we come to an end of the fitness section. Let's talk about the nutrition section now. So the nutrition section also works in a very similar way, just like how we saw the fitness section. So there are food items and recipes that you'll have to create a library for. Again, for the food items, we have an entire database that you can utilize to add the food items. So again, just click on the plus button here, click on Explore Food Database, and you can search for an item. So let's say I'm looking for an apple. So I can search the food database and I'll have all of the options for apple available here, right? So we'll just add this. And you can make sure that all of the details here are correct by checking it yourself as well. You can add the tags, the description, etc. And then the calories and the macros will also be available. You can change the total weight of the food item, and the calories will automatically adjust here. Once done, you can just click on Add to My Library and then move to the recipe section. Now, recipes, again, is something that you will have to add from your side. There's no database available for the recipes as of now, but because it's very subjective, different people like to offer different kinds of recipes. Some of the trainers do not even like to offer recipes. So that's completely dependent on how your nutrition program is. Now, coming to what exactly you can add within the recipe. So you can have the basics with the calories and the macros, followed by a video of the recipe as well. And then you can also mention the exact ingredients for the amount that your clients will be creating, and then step-by-step procedure as to how they can prepare it. Once your food items and your recipes are in place, you can then move to the meal plan section. And within meal plans, there are two types of meal plans that you can create here. The first one is the food-based meal plan, wherein you will be assigning the specific food items that your clients will be having throughout the day. So you can mention what exactly, like how the day has to be divided, whether it's early morning, meal one, meal two, etc., early morning, breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. So that's completely dependent on you, and you can change that from here. After that, you can begin adding the food items that you had added in your library or directly from the database as well. So if you want to add something else to this early morning section, let's say an apple, the one that we added here, we can select that and save it. So this gets added. Now, if you want it to be twice that amount, you can change the amount in grams from here. Similarly, so let's say the rice cake. So it's 6 pieces right now. You can change it to 7 pieces or however much you want. So let's say if you change it to 3, the calories and the macros get automatically updated. The nutrition facts are updated here as well. So this is how you create the entire meal plan for your client, and you can save it from here. And then again, just like the workouts that we had created, you can simply assign this entire meal plan to your client all at once. Now, the other type of meal plan that you can create here is a macros-based meal plan, where you give the freedom of choosing what your clients want to eat to your clients themselves. So you can mention the total calories and the macros here, and then you can provide a breakdown of all of the calories into breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. But the exact food items will not be visible here. Now, the database that is available to you on the dashboard is also available to your clients on the app that they're using. So your clients can simply search for the food items within the app and add it here. There's also a QR code scanner that's available on the app. So in case your clients are having something directly, they're purchasing something from the store, they can simply scan the QR code and that gets logged into the system. Now, once you're done with creating the meal plans, you can then move to the meal schedules section. And this functions exactly like the fitness schedules, wherein you can assign the different food plans or the meal plans to different days of the week. So on the first day, it's low carbs. On the second day, it's training days, etc. And depending upon whether it's your client's training day or non-training day, you can have different calories for different days of the week. Now, let's also take a look at the supplements and the supplement plans section here. Now, within supplements, you can add individual supplements that you want to assign to your clients. So whatever information that you wish to provide. And then one unique feature that's available here is the link. So this is the purchase link that you can provide to your clients. If you have any affiliation with a brand, or if you sell your own supplements, you can add a purchase link here, and this link will be visible on the app, and your clients can simply click on the link from the app and purchase it from the website that you have provided. Supplement plans are exactly like meal plans, wherein you just mention which supplement is to be had at what time and in what quantity, and then you assign it to your clients directly. So with this, we come to an end of the fitness and the nutrition section. We will be moving to the next section, which is the client management part of the presentation. In case, as I mentioned before, in case you have any questions at all about anything that you have discussed till now, please feel free to put that in the chat section, and we'll take up all of the questions after we are done with this. All right, so the client management part, the first section that we'll be talking about here is the client section. And within the client section, there are 4 different subsections: leads, plan to assign, active clients, and inactive clients. So the leads will be any user who has downloaded the app, either from the App Store or from the Play Store, and they have signed up on the app. So they've entered their email address, they've set a password, but they're yet to purchase a plan. So all of those people, users, will come into the lead section, and you can use the different features that are available here. So you can use the chat feature, as well as the email ID that's available on the dashboard to reach out to these leads and make sure that they actually get converted into paid customers, right? So you can offer them a consultation call, offer them just an understanding, try to understand what exactly their requirements are, etc. Once your leads purchase a plan, or anybody purchases a plan directly from either your website or your apps, they will come into the plans to assign section. So plans to assign is basically that you have not yet activated the client. They've purchased a plan, but you're yet to activate them here. So they're either the sign up is pending or you're yet to assign a schedule to them. So once you assign the schedule, you simply have to click on this activate button for this client to actually have access to the schedule that you have provided. And once this is done, they will move to the active client section here. So within the active client section, you can see on the top, the name, basic details like age, gender, height, weight, etc. is visible here, followed by the plan they are on, the week they're on, and the duration of their plan. Now you can also have these custom tags here. So these are the tags that you can use to filter your clients in case you want to use that. So these are all custom tags. This is not something that's pre-made. So you can organize all of your clients according to whatever structure that you follow. Now, taking a look at the overview of the client profile. So on the right side, you can see the summary here. So the email address, last seen, what their location is, and the app version that they're using. You can see that here. To access the questions that they have answered in the onboarding questionnaire, you can click on this view client profile, and all of the answers to the onboarding questionnaire will be visible here, right? So you can access that anytime whenever you're updating their schedule, you will have access to all of these answers. The recommended calories and macros section is basically where the system tells you that this is the recommended calories and these are the recommended macros for this particular client. And this is dependent on the BMR that your client has. So according to the answers that your client has given in this section in the onboarding questionnaire, the system will calculate these recommended calories and macros, and this is not shown to the clients. This is just for you as the trainer. So in case you would like to utilize this feature and then create a meal plan for this client, you're free to do so. All of the payments from your clients will be visible here, and any one-to-one live sessions that you have done with this client, you will get a list of all of those here. You can also add notes for a specific client. So just click on add note and you can start writing anything. So let's say if they're allergic to something, they have an injury or anything else at all, you can just click on add notes and then click on this button to view all of the notes that you have assigned to this client. Now we move to the schedule section, and this is exactly where all of the things that we had created in the fitness and the nutrition section come into play. So this is where you will be assigning everything to your clients. So let's click on this edit button here. And you can, on the left side, you can see that there are the total number of weeks listed. The center column is for the workouts and the schedule that you're assigning to your clients. And on the right side, you will be able to assign the nutrition supplement and the water intake and the activity targets for your clients. So the current week is, let's say, week 107, and we can see that there is no workout that has been added to this client's profile. So what we can do is we can click on this plus button besides the particular day that we want to add it to, and then import a workout schedule directly or add individual workouts as well. So let's import a workout schedule. We've taken a look at this one. So all of these workouts from the schedule that you had created earlier, all of this will come up here. Now, in case you want to make sure that you are customizing it enough for your clients, you can also click on this particular workout and then edit any of the details that you had added before. So let's say this client has some issues and they're not able to perform this particular exercise. So you can just delete it from here and you can add a different exercise as well. So you can replace exercises, change the total sets, the duration, etc., depending upon your client. And whatever changes that you're making here, it will not actually affect affect the master schedule that you have created if you do not want it to. So you can either save it for this client or you can save and add this entire workout as a new workout in your library. So both of the options are available here. So we'll just save it for this client. So the workout that we had created before, that does not get affected at all. Now, once you're done, you can again move the workouts here and there. You can mark any day as a rest day or a training day here. And again, this is only for just this. This is just for this client. Now let's take a look at the nutrition section, and you can choose to not offer nutrition as well. But you can, yeah, all of the toggles that you see here, you can switch this on and off anytime. Now within the nutrition, there are 4 different options: single, on and off, per day, and BMR based. When you select single, it will give you the option to select one single meal plan for all of the days that your client is training with you. If you select on and off, you can add 2 different meal plans. One is for training days and one is for rest days. The per day option is where you can import the entire meal schedule that you had created in the nutrition section. So we'll just click on this here, this plus button, import meal schedule. So different meal plans have been assigned to different days of the week. And lastly, if you select the BMR based option, we could see the BMR. So the BMR recommendations that we could see in the client profile, those get assigned to the client. You will have the option to change this as well. So if you click on this tile, you can specify the exact calories. And then you can also mention the meal categories and how much of the calories have to be consumed in which meal. Once done, you can move to the supplement section and you can switch on the supplement section by using this toggle. Again, the option is there for assigning a single supplement plan or 2 different supplement plans, whether it's an on-day or an off-day supplement plan. We'll just select single for now. And we have assigned this one. The daily water intake can be mentioned here. So if your client needs to have 2 liters of water every day, you can mention that. And then the activity targets. So the number of steps, distance that they have to cover, flights, as well as the calories that they're supposed to burn. So these are the targets, and all of this information will be collected on the client app via the wearable device that your client has connected. So if they're using an Android device, it can be FitBudd, Google Fit, Samsung Watch, etc. If they're using an Apple device, the app connects with FitBudd and Apple Health. So your clients do not have to manually enter this. It gets automatically populated on the app. Once you're happy with the schedule that you've created for your client, you can simply save and close. And all of the information that you see here will be automatically visible on the app as well. So there's no delay in that. Now let's move to the chat section. So this is where you will be able to connect with your clients directly on a one-to-one basis. So you can send them a message from here. Any new messages that you receive from your clients will also be visible here. And yeah, so this is the way you can also send an audio note here. You can use the attachment button here to add photos, documents, videos, etc. So whatever information that you would like to share with your clients, you can do so from within the app itself. Now, taking a look at the last 2 sections, that is the progression and the trends. So within the progression, you will be able to see all of the check-ins that your client has done. So the photos that they've uploaded, whatever measurements that are here. You can also compare the progress that they have made here. And then any measurements that they've uploaded. So if they upload their body fat percentage every week, so all of that information, all of the logs will be visible here as well, along with this graph that will give you a very brief idea about how exactly their performance has been. Within the exercise progression, so this is a feature that a lot of our trainers find very useful, where they can see that see the logs, the exact number of reps or the weights that your client has lifted for that particular exercise in the previous workouts that have been assigned. So on 16th Jan, it was 30 reps, 30th Jan, it was again 30 reps. So you can increase the number of reps that you're assigned to your clients for this particular exercise in the next workout. Moving to the trend section. So this is where you can see the compliance rate for your clients. So it can be either monthly or weekly. And let's just move back to a previous month. So you can see how many workouts were assigned to the client and how many of the workouts that they actually did. It's the same for the nutrition here. So you can track the calories, protein, fat, carbs, etc. And similarly for water, steps, flights, distance, and energy. So all of this information will be visible and you can see the compliance rate for each of the different sections here. There are some additional settings that are available for your client, for your clients here. So if you want to schedule a video call, if you want to change the plan dates, you can also deactivate the client. And you can also have like specific check-in settings for this particular client as well. Now, once a client has been deactivated, or if they have completed their plan, they will move to the inactive client section, and you will be able to see all of their information here, even if after they have been deactivated. So with this, we come to an end of the client section. The messages section is where you will be able to see any new messages that you have received. You can also use the broadcast feature that we have to send out messages to all of your clients. So let's say you have an announcement, you have a sale that's going on, or you'll not be available for the next couple of days. So rather than sending it individually to each client, you can just create a group of all of your active clients or all of your clients at once and send them a message from here. And you can see the number of recipients that are here. So whoever received the message will be visible here. So that covers the client management part. There's a resources section as well. And resources is something that we have introduced a few months back. And in this section, you can basically create a resources library wherein anything extra that's different from the fitness section, the nutrition section, that does not fit into these categories, you can add that here. So let's say you want to provide an ebook to your clients on how exactly they can, train better or have better eating habits, etc. So you can provide all of those resources here. And let's say this is the nutrition guidelines, some WHO guidelines, etc. You can have ebooks here. You can also create different collections. So there can be a collection for ebooks. There can be a collection of any external links that you find, any research studies that you find interesting and you would like to share with your clients. You can add all of those here. And lastly, we'll come to the payment plans again. And there was one thing that we had left before. That was the automation section. And now let's take a look at automation and how it works and how it can benefit your business. So automation is basically you attach a certain workout schedule that you had created in the fitness section, a certain nutrition plan that you had created, to a specific payment plan that you have. So let's say I am a client who is signing up on your app and I purchase this one-on-one personal training plan. And as soon as I purchase it, if automation is enabled and you have added these workout schedules here, depending upon the answers that I have given in the onboarding questionnaire, one of these plans will be automatically assigned to me. So you as the trainer, you will not have to go into the dashboard, open the client profile, assign it, and then activate the client, I'm sorry. You can simply automate this entire process. And this is a great way to actually offer low-cost plans to your clients where you have already created the schedule all at once, and then you add it to the automation feature, and then everything else is handled by the system itself. Now let's take a look at how exactly it works. So I'll just delete all of these programs from here once. And this is how it will look like. So you can click on select workout schedule, and then you select any of the schedule that you see here. So let's say it's a beginner one. And here you can have different conditions for assignment. So we would like to add a condition here. So condition, we'll just select yes. And then you can select a question from the onboarding questionnaire that you have. So all of these questions are from the questionnaire. And let's say What is the level of fitness that you're on currently? Right. So we had selected a beginner plan and we'll select beginner here and we'll click on done. So anybody who selects beginner as an answer to that question will be assigned this particular plan here. We'll once again select another schedule and let's say an intermediate one. We'll add conditions, select the same question and select intermediate here. So anybody who selects intermediate gets assigned the second plan automatically. Similarly for, let's say, a strength endurance one, and we'll add a condition. What is your coaching objective? Strength training, and you can click on that. So anybody who selects strength training gets assigned the third plan. And then you can also you'll have to add a default plan here as well. So in case none of the conditions match, it's the fallback plan that gets assigned to the client. So in a similar way, you can also add the nutrition section. It can either be a BMR-based plan, a meal plan, or a meal schedule. So again, let's say a low-carb sample is what you're adding, and you add a condition. What is the diet preference, whether it's vegetarian, and all of these options, and you click on done. So this is the plan that gets assigned. The BMR-based plan becomes the fallback option. Similarly, you can add the supplements, the water, and the activity. So you, as a trainer, do not have to do anything once you have enabled all of this in the automation section. Just make sure that you click on this box here, which enables the automation. And after this is enabled, anybody who purchases this plan, they will get assigned either of these plans from whatever you have added here. So this is how the automation works. And this covers the dashboard part of the presentation. I'll quickly stop sharing my screen and start sharing another screen where I'll take you through the client app as well. Let us now take a look at the FitBudd client application. On the home screen, you can see the workout and the cardio followed by the nutrition section that your client is supposed to perform. On the top left corner, today's date as well as the week and the day will be mentioned. And on tapping on the calendar icon, your clients can move to a different day as well. On tapping on the video call icon, the video call booking will open up and your clients can select a slot from there. Now let's take a look at the workout followed by the cardio. On tapping on a workout, your client will be able to see a quick summary of all of the exercises that they are supposed to perform. And once they click on the start icon, they will be prompted to connect their wearable device to the app. On starting the workout, there will be a timer followed by a countdown before each exercise so that your client has time to prepare for that particular exercise. Here we see the first exercise, which is a duration-based one, and the duration, the set, the name of the exercise, and the video will be visible here. On tapping on this icon, your client will be able to see the previous duration of the exercise that they have done in any previous workout. Now, the next exercise is a high knee exercise, which is once again a duration-based one. And your client can move to the next exercise or the next set by tapping on the arrow icon on the bottom left corner. Now, your client can also switch to a different exercise and then add the reps and weights here. For the rest time, they can choose to complete the entire rest time or move to the next by tapping on the arrow button. There are certain session settings that your clients can manage. They can switch off the auto forward option and log the reps and weights after they've completed the entire workout, mute the video, and stop the audio cues as well. Once the workout has been marked as completed, your client can then use this to mark how easy or moderate or hard the workout was for them, and it's a scale based option that makes it easy for your clients to do so. The calories and the heart rate will be visible from the wearable device that your client has connected. Once the workout has been completed, the total duration will be seen here, and your client can switch to the log section. And then for any exercise which has not been marked, they can simply come in and enter the reps, the weights, or the duration. Now we'll move to the nutrition section. And in the nutrition section on the top, the green part, you will be able to see the total calories and the macro breakup that you have provided to the client. And after that, browsing recipes, meal plans, and supplements will be visible here. Once your client clicks on the meal plan, they will be able to see exactly what you have assigned to them. And they can click on the plus button beside any of the item to actually add that to the logging system. Here you can see that apple cider and lemon has been added. They can also click on browse recipes to search for the recipes here. And lastly, if they click on the supplement plan, the pre-workouts and any of the supplement plan that you've added to the client's profile will be visible. In case your client wants to add something that was not available in the meal plan, they can click on the plus add button and search for the food item here. The food database that is available to you on the dashboard will also be available to your clients here. And your client can simply select which food item they want to add and then tap on the add button here. Now we also have the shopping list feature, and once your client clicks on the shopping list option, every food item that you have added in the meal plan will be visible here. Your client can select the duration of the list that they want to see, whether it's this week, next week, and so on and so forth. And then they can make the purchase accordingly. So this is all about the nutrition section. We'll move to the next section, that is the water. And your clients can tap on the plus button in the middle of the glass to keep on adding the water that they're drinking. The last section is the activity section, where the steps, move, energy, distance, and flights will be visible, and this data will be taken from the wearable device that your client has connected. Moving to the messages section, this is where your client will be able to connect with you directly. They can send you a message from here, a photo, a video recording, etc. And any new message will also be received here. In the progress section, your clients will be able to make the check-ins and review their any previous check-ins as well. And they will be able to compare their progress from the day that they started and to the latest check-in that they have made. All of the measurements will also be tracked here, and your clients will be able to see the measurements as well. And if they click on any particular measurement, they will be able to see the data for that particular measurement of the entire duration that they have been training with you. A graph will also be visible here for better visualization. Moving back to the progress section now, at the bottom you can see that there's the exercises section, and all of the logs for each individual exercise will be visible here. So the ab crunch that you can see on the screen, this is exactly where it shows that these are the number of reps that a client did on this particular date, and the data is also visible in a graphical representation. Lastly, we move to the trends in this section, and trends is basically where your client will be able to check their own compliance rate for the workouts that they have done. So the total number of workouts for that week that were assigned and the workouts that they completed, similarly followed by the nutrition, where the total calories and the daily average will be visible, how much water they drank, what was the compliance rate for the steps, etc. Lastly, we move to the profile section, where your clients will be able to manage some of the settings on the app as well as their own profile. They can click on the connected apps to connect with Apple Health, which will then connect to the Apple Watch, a Fitbit, or in case of an Android device, Google Fit as well. We then move to the resources section, where your clients will be able to see any resources that you have added. So, any ebooks, documents, links that you add to the resources section will be visible here. That was all right, yeah. So that was all about the client application that your clients will be using. And yeah, with this, we come to an end of the presentation part of the webinar. We'll now be taking up any questions that you have. So you can put that in the chat. I see that a lot of questions are already there. So we'll start addressing those one by one. Hi, Joanna. So your question is about the group messaging feature. So we do have a group messaging feature that's available, but it's only available for the Gold plan, and it has an additional cost. So it's an add-on feature. In case you would like to try it out, you can simply send us a message at support@fitbud.com, or you can also use the chat with us button, and someone from our team will reach out and enable that for you. Okay, we'll move to the next question from Melissa. Are Stripe and PayPal the only payment options? Yes, at the moment, Stripe and PayPal are the only payment options that are available. You can choose to enable in-app purchases in Apple and Google if you wish to do so, but both of these platforms take a cut from the total payment that you're receiving. So we generally do not recommend that. The next question that we have is, how can we add different payment plans to the app so customers can see all of the options? Um, yeah, so you simply have to go to the payment plan section and you can add the different payment plans. Just have to make sure that it is enabled. So there's a toggle button beside the name of the plan, and you have to make sure that it has been enabled and you're adding a pricing option, and all of these will be visible on your website under the payment plan section as well as on the app. Okay. Moving forward, scheduled messaging is something that we are working on. I do not have an exact date when this will be available, but it's definitely something that the team is working on. All right, Leo and Christine, we'll definitely know this, and as soon as it's available, you guys will be the first to know about it. How do you oversee progressions for the workout programs? So the progressions are seen in the progress section that's available on the dashboard. And once you see it from there, you can then adjust the reps, the number of sets or the loads for several weeks in the schedule section on the dashboard within the client profile. So you'll have to see that within the progress. And once you see what exactly your client has been doing in the previous few weeks, you can update their schedule directly. Yes, so FNLN, I'm not sure what your name is because it's not visible here, but the automatic BMI that's shown for clients in the app can be turned off. So you just have to reach out to us, the support team, at support@fitbud.com, or using the chat with us button, and we can switch that off for you. The nutrition option is going to be available for your clients irrespective of whether you assign a meal plan to them or not. That is because we want to provide your clients the option to track their own food items, even if it's not something that you as a trainer offer. But if you do not want to, assign any meal plan to your client, you're free to do so. So Magenta, you have a question. Can any other food apps be integrated? MyFitnessPal integration is something that's not available right now. Um, it's something that we have been trying to do, but we've been unsuccessful so far. But we'll definitely keep on trying, to get more food app integrations here. And yeah, you'll be updated on this if there's any movement on that. Is there a way to save the video session? So within the app itself or within the platform, that's not available. But if you want to save a video call that you have done, record a video call that you've done with your client, you can use the native video recording option that's available on most laptops and on your phone. So you can do that. The client check-in settings, again, FNLN, the client check-in settings are exactly the same as the check-in settings that are available in the settings section for the company-wide settings. It's the same, and you can just, like, if you want to have check-in settings that are different for a specific client, you can change those. So when they have to check in, like whether it's a weekly check-in, bi-weekly check-in, etc. So you can change that for a particular client. Giovanni, you have a question that it says that you customize the macros for each client under the BMR. Can we also show a list of foods to choose from at the same time? So if you're assigning a BMR-based plan, you will not be able to assign the food items, but the food items that are available on the database are going to be available for your clients. So they can access the entire database. And for the food database, we have integration with nutritionist. So that's the database that we use. And your client can simply search for the food item directly from there and add it to the logging system. But yes, assigning food items along with the BMR-based plan is not possible. So creating an exercises with AMRAP, we'll share a help article with you after this webinar. Someone from my team will reach out to you and do that. And in case you have any questions, you can ask that here there after you've gone through the article. It covers all of the details about this particular feature. A link to the resources in the app is something that's not possible at the moment, but we'll definitely note this as a feature request. Joanna, so you want to know where the workout goes when you download it. So when the workout is downloaded on the app, it's not downloaded directly to the phone. So it's not a PDF that's downloaded. It's within the app itself. So let's say your client downloads the workout and whenever they are performing, they do not have internet access. So when they open the app, they might not be able to access the rest of the things that are available, but the workout will be there and that will get saved. And as soon as they have access to the internet again, that will get uploaded and you will be able to see it from your side. So it's not actually saved on the device, it's saved within the app. Can we create our own macro calculation that can be automatically added to the new clients? Yes, definitely. So you just have to create a macros based plan in the meal plan section of the nutrition section, and you can assign that in the automation section, and that is what it's going to be assigned, not the BMR based one. Old payment plans are not something that can be deleted directly from the dashboard. You can mark them as inactive, but if you still need to delete the plans, just reach out to our support team and we'll help you do that from the back end. Can you drip feed resource items? I'm not really sure about the query that you have. So if you can just explain that a little bit better, I will be able to answer that for you. Can clients play music on their phones while going through the workouts on the app? Yes, that's possible. Yes, the webinar will be recorded and you'll be able to access that afterwards. We'll share the link with you. Automation cannot be created on the check-in form. Automation can only be created using the main onboarding questionnaire that they have. In case they're going on a vacation, then you'll probably have to manually go in and change it for them. Yeah, that's the way it is, because for check-ins, because the check-in answers will keep on changing every week. So if we link it to the check-in schedule, sorry, the check-in questionnaire, that does not make sense because the workout and the schedules will keep on getting updated every week then. So the intensity here, the low intensity and the high intensity for the cardio. So the high intensity workouts are the HIIT workouts, whereas the low intensity workouts, you just assign the duration and what exactly has to be done. So therefore, it's different in that sense. Moderate intensity workouts, I'm not really sure that's something that's in the roadmap as of now, but I'll definitely let the team know about this. Melissa, you have a question about the Huawei device, and unfortunately, at the moment, the app is not available on any Huawei devices. How do they get to the shopping list? So as soon as they click on the nutrition tile on the home screen, on the top right corner, there's going to be a bag icon, a small bag icon, and they can click on that and access the shopping list. Isabel Evans, you have a question about the notifications when a new lead signs up and how do you get a text message or something like that. So you can, so we have the coach app, and it does not have all of the functionality that's available on the dashboard, but you can still chat with your clients and see your new leads, and you will get notifications about any new messages that you're getting. So in case you do not have access to that, please reach out to us via the chat with us button. Just send us a message that you'd like a link to the coach app, and our team will send that to you. All right. So for yoga, I see that you're a yoga instructor. So it depends. If you already have, like if you're using the exercises that are available in the database, you can choose to customize the names and the poses. Otherwise, if you are uploading your own videos, you can just make sure that you're entering all of the information from scratch. So you have the flexibility to create your own workouts and exercises and not use the database. Anna, you have a question about updating the database. Can you please mention whether it's the exercise database, or the nutrition database that you're talking about? Scheduled messaging, Magenta, definitely. The team knows about the requirements and it's a priority for a lot of you. I understand that. So as soon as we have an update, we'll definitely let you know. So can you customize the macros regardless of BMR? Yes, definitely. So macros can be updated even within the BMR plan that you're assigning, or you can also simply create a macros based plan within the nutrition section and assign that instead of the BMR one. Can clients submit technique videos during their workout? So video submission during the workout is not possible, but if you do want them to share the technique videos, they can just record themselves and share it with you via the chat feature. So videos can be shared between you and your client from both sides. Fiber and micronutrients can be added in the nutrition section. Fiber is something that I believe that the team is working on. Micronutrients is not that high priority at the moment, but yes, once the fiber the fiber option is available, we'll let you know. Yes, this webinar will be available. Can a client access their own nutrition or ad, or do they have to contact us as their trainer? So, irrespective of whether you have assigned a meal plan to your client or not, your clients will have the freedom to add their own food items. They will have the freedom to search the database that we have, and they can also use the QR code that we provide, and they can add whatever they want. So even if you've added a meal plan to the client's profile, they're having something else, like anything other than what is assigned, they can still add that to the logging system. There's no restriction on that. How do we upload our own photos to the main screen? Can you please specify which main screen you're talking about? Is this the app launch screen? All right, so the question that we have here is for a previous question, can you schedule when clients will see and have access to resources in the future, similar to how you can schedule workouts and nutrition? So what you can do is that you can add the resources, and just like for the payment plans or for the different sections that are available, you have to switch on a toggle for it to be available for your clients. So if that's something, so it's not something that you can schedule for a specific date, but if you want to keep those resources on the dashboard but not give access to your clients at the moment, you can definitely do that. Just make sure that the toggle is switched off, and whenever you're ready to assign, like wherever you're ready for your clients to see that particular resource, you can simply switch that on. What can you expect to pay per month if you exceed 100 clients? That's something that we can discuss on a call, right? So in case that's something that you're looking at, if you're looking to switch to a different plan that we have, that's for a lot more clients than the gold plan offers, you can definitely reach out to us and we'll help you set up a call with the correct person. Hi, Eva. Okay. Yeah. So you offer packages based off sessions, 8 sessions for 400. All right. So what you can do is that you'll just have to make sure that you add a duration to that particular plan, and that's a one-time payment plan, right? So you create one payment plan that's let's say 8 sessions is $400, as you mentioned. So you create a payment plan. It's a one-time payment plan. You mentioned $400. You mentioned the duration. So if you wanted to offer it for a month, 2 months, 6 months, how long these 8 sessions will that will be valid for. And then in the video call section, just make sure that you're selecting 8 calls overall, right? So that is exactly how you can add the sessions and add the sessions in the payment plans. In case you have any questions about this, please feel free to message us, and we'll schedule a separate call, a one-to-one call, and we'll explain everything to you in detail. All right, so this is a question that a lot of our trainers also have, that the names of the exercises are sometimes different. So there are 2 things that you can do. The first thing is that there is a filter option that's available when you're searching for an exercise. So you can use the filter option there, and you can filter the exercises according to maybe the type of exercise it is, reps, or it's reps or duration or weights, etc. And then you can also filter these exercises according to the muscle group or the target area. So you can use those to see a list of all of those exercises for that particular target area or muscle group, and maybe you can find it there. In case you're still not able to find, and it's a very common exercise, again, you can just reach out to us and our team will help you find that exercise, right? So there might be a different nomenclature for it, but it's definitely going to be there. If not, we'll try to add it for you. All right. So I think with this, we come to the end of the questions. Anything else that anybody would like to ask? So Fitbit integration is available on both the App Store, the iOS app and the Android app. Is there any issue that you're facing or your clients are facing while connecting their Fitbit devices? All right. So if you could just let us know, like, which other wearable devices you would like to see here, and we can definitely let the team know about this. But as of now, any device that connects with Google Fit will connect with the app. So whether it's a Samsung watch or any other watch, so if it connects with Google Fit, and even if somebody does not have a wearable device but they use Google Fit, all of that information will be tracked on the app as well. Similarly for Apple Health, and then Fitbit is also available. How much should you be making per month? So that's completely dependent on you. So the kind of plans that you're offering, the area that you're in, the country that you're in. So it's not something that we can tell you. If you would like a more specific help with this, you can definitely reach out to us and we can schedule a call and maybe understand the kind of clients that you have and the area that you're operating in, and we can help you better then. So where exactly are you unable to log in? Is it the dashboard or the app? Yes, the recording will be provided very soon. How does implementing our own meal plans work within the app? So as soon as you assign the meal plan to your client, that meal plan will be visible on the app. So on the home screen itself, you will be able to see that there's a fitness section followed by the nutrition section. Within nutrition, the meal plan will also be visible. Now your clients can choose to have that particular meal plan, like whatever you've assigned in the meal plan, and just click on it and add it to the logging system. If not, they can also search and add their own food items. All right, Pamela. So if you're not able to log into the app, once again, I think it would be better if you reach out to us directly. Just provide us the email address that you're trying to use and the exact steps that you're following. And yeah, someone from my team will help you with it. I would like to have the ability to allow limited access to partner for program development or for client response. Okay. So I think that's a very specific requirement. And again, I would say that it's better if we discuss this separately, because it would be better if we understand how exactly your business is structured, and we will be able to provide you a better response to it. All right. So I think we'll close the session for today. In case you have any further questions, there's a small chat with us button on the bottom left corner of the dashboard. Just click on that and send us a message from there. That's the easiest way to reach us. And yeah, any questions, anything else that you would like to discuss, any feedback about the webinar, we'll be more than happy to hear about it. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I hope this was very useful for you.